Adriana Alexander here with KCEN, and I have an update on the $10 billion data center that is trying to come to the city of Lacy Lakeview. And again, that's a small city just outside of Waco. Here's why the data center is a good idea. Don't shoot the messenger. This is not my opinion. I was able to speak directly with Emperkey DC Parks spokesperson Sajith Draksharam, and he explained to me all of the things that Lacy Lakeview residents will benefit from if the data center comes to town. So right now, the city of Lacy Lakeview needs somewhere to put their wastewater. What the data company will do is get the wastewater from Lacy Lakeview and repurpose it and reuse it over and over to cool their machines and to just get a little bit more use out of it. I think I mentioned that the data center is worth $10 billion, right? Well, of course, some of those funds, I'm not saying all, I'm not saying a billion, I don't know the number, but some of those funds will go directly to the city of Lacy Lakeview, and the city will be able to use those funds to improve infrastructure, among other things needed in Lacy Lakeview. And let's talk internship and job opportunities. Sajith told me they're in the early stages of working with Baylor University and Texas Tech Technical College to provide internships and job opportunities for students to grow in the industry of AI. Another question I asked him about is wildlife, because where the 520 acres will be, there's a lot of trees, plants, grass, and just animals, even deers and all that. Well, Sajith told me to refer to Ashburn, Virginia. That's where there is a small community, but it's kind of filled with data centers, which would kind of be what happens with the Emperkey DC parks. But there is still wildlife walking around, and they're still able to, be animals, and it's not as interrupted as people may think. I want to reiterate, this is not me picking any sort of side or taking any side on this, whether it's residents or the company. I'm just telling you what he told me. And lastly, he did note whether the data center comes to Lacy Lakeview or not, it's still going to get built because everybody uses their phones, ChatGPT, OpenAI, Meta. So the need for data centers has grown immensely. But the stage they're at right now is getting the approval from McLennan-County and Lacy Lakeview to be able to use that wastewater and repurpose it for the factory. Should I say data center? That process will take at least a year, but from there, construction can begin. So in a year, December 2026, this company could be breaking ground and starting to begin construction. If everything goes Emperkey DC Parks' way, they could open in at least 2 years. Also, I said data. Some people say data. Please don't chew me up for it because you know what I mean.